Oh, sure. We had I can think of a custody situation where there were allegations of, I represented the wife in this one, and there were allegations that, husband was running around when he was traveling, and there were also allegations of alcohol abuse. Well, this guy would post stuff, and most of the time, there'd be postings related to business events. Well, all of a sudden you start seeing in some of these business events, you're seeing, people have drinks in their hands a lot of the time, and you start noticing that there are more drinks that are kind of closer to where he's sitting at a table. And maybe you see that there are certain women that are showing up in certain photographs a little more than they used to, and it's a coworker that he's working with, and they've gone from being on the opposite side of this photo to standing next to him, and they went from there wasn't, shoulders weren't touching, to all of a sudden they're kind of turned towards each other. There are all kinds of things like that happen, all the time. And, they're very, very effective in painting a picture. Because what you need to understand, and any good trial lawyer will tell you this, when you're trying a lawsuit, whether it's to a judge or to a jury, you're telling a story. And what goes great with telling a story, we've all seen this from the time we were little bitty kids. Pictures, I love pictures when I'm reading, okay? Well, the same thing when I'm telling a story. So if I'm telling a story about Joe Blow, who's a philandering jackass, and I've got some evidence that I can show up there that show, him and his cohort in Vegas, at the Siegfried and Roy, before Roy got ate by a tiger, that's going to go a long way with the jury. It is much better if you don't post that kind of thing. But if you do, I guarantee you I'm going to have a good time with it.